Hello. In this video, we want to go ahead and look at example 6 for exam 3 review. We want to suppose that the cost function for a product is given by C of x equals 0.003 x cubed plus 4x plus 5873. Find the average cost function. Now, to find the average cost function, remember we're talking about C bar of x. C bar of x is C of x divided by x. Now, C of x here is 0.003 x cubed plus 4x plus 5873. And I want to divide all of that by x. Now, notice that every term can get divided by x. So whenever I do that, that's going to give me 0.003 x squared plus 4 plus 5873 x to the negative 1 power. So there you go. That is C bar of x. That's the average cost function. B is asking, find the production level that will produce the minimum average cost per unit. Now, to do that, we want to find the derivative of the function. Now, technically, there is an understood x is greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, I should say. So, for C of x here, but we can't include 0 here, so x is greater than 0 is the domain here. So let's go ahead and find the derivative. We want to find C bar prime of x, effectively the marginal average cost. So 2 times 0.003 is 0.006, and then x to the first power. The 4 goes away, and negative 1 times anything is the opposite sign, so minus 5873, x to the negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. Good. Now there is a negative exponent here, so I'm going to factor that out as an x to the negative 2. Divide both of those terms by x to the negative 2, which means multiply by x squared, basically. So that gives me 0.006 x cubed minus 5873. Good. Now move the x to the negative 2 to the denominator here. That is going to give me 0.006 x cubed minus 5873. And then all over x squared. And there we go. This is the derivative of our average function. So now we're going to be able to find the critical numbers here. So we're going to have 0.006 x cubed minus 5873 is equal to 0, as well as x squared equals 0. So for the first one, add the 5873, divide by 0.006. I'm not entirely certain what that is, so let's go to the calculator. So 5873 divided by 0.006. It's going to give me 978833.333333, repeating, basically. Now, then I need to do the cube root of that. So if I press math, cube root of that answer, that'll give me 99.2894, blah, 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 blah. Good deal. Okay, good deal. So x cubed is equal to 978833.3 repeating, which means x is equal to the cube root of that. Now, we're going to round this to say x is in what? It doesn't say. So I'm just going to round it to say 3 decimal places, 99.289. And there we go. Now, that's just a critical number. And then over here, x equals 0 is an important number, but not a critical number, because remember, the domain is technically x is greater than 0 here. Wonderful. So what do we do? Well, go to the number line here. 0 is an important number, but not a critical number. Then the next one is 99.289. So test point here, let's just say is 1. I'm going to plug that into C bar prime of x here, and then maybe 100. So let's go to the calculator here. On y1, I'm going to type in the original average function, which is 0.003 x squared plus 4 plus 5873 x to the negative 1 power. For y2, we have 0.006 x minus 5873. Come on now. And then x to the negative 2. Good. So going to the table here, on 1, that gives us the derivative is negative, and at 100, it gives us the derivative is positive. Good. The cost is going down, followed by up. Wonderful. So find the production level that will produce the minimum average cost per unit. So the production level that minimizes the average cost per unit is x equals 99.289. Now, I'm not going to assume that's in hundreds or thousands or anything because it doesn't really say. So I'm just going to leave it as x equals 99.289. Now, if it's whole units, technically we'd have to probably go down to 99 or 100, just depends on what it is. But mathematically, there it is. And there you go. That is example 6 for review 3. Have fun.